And good day to you all. Welcome back to Trails in the Sky, the second chapter where we are at last ready to say goodbye to Zeiss. 'Twas a pleasant visit. We got to go to the hot springs a couple of times, so that's pretty neat. But yeah, last time we had a little bit of side business to take care of that ended up taking an hour and a half. Like, even if I'd beaten that boss fight on my first go, I don't think my original plan of leaving Zeiss already still last week would have happened, because it was quite a demanding fight, but yeah. We took the one more side quest that had opened up here in Zeiss. It was to find a missing hotel guest. Turned out to be the guy who had been treasure hunting in Rouen for that pirate treasure, so interesting little returning character. I barely remembered him, sadly. I only remembered the pirate treasure quest. And we went through the limestone cave, which we went once before, in the previous game, fighting penguins, and this time we also fought a bunch of penguins, including fighting the terrifying divine penguin at the end of the caves, where also the pirate treasure was found. And yeah, hold on, we got some kind of treasure from there, right? Yeah, and I think we gotta, take that to somebody? No, I think the guide's taking it to somebody, so we'll probably follow up on it on Grancel, because that dude was hired to take it over to the museum in Grancel to get appraised, whatever that item in the chest was. I can't remember what it was anymore, I'm embarrassed to say. I wonder if my book says, my little memo here, missing guest. Nah, just got that it's a treasure that he found. It's an artifact, so it's ancient tech. We'll be offering it to the History Museum for safekeeping. Very good. While it certainly went in an unexpected direction, the job is complete. And we're done too, so now we can head off to Grancel, which we will be doing by flight. I still think that it's not a very long trip to get to the capital from Zeiss, but I guess it's video game distances. It's a little hard to tell how long these distances really are, so yeah. But, right, let's on head. No, I probably gotta talk to the ticket lady to get my tickets, right? That's usually how it goes. Hey, welcome! You're the party of bracers bound for Grancel, right? Yeah, that's us. Killick has sent over the fare payment already. You guys ready to check in? Just like last time, it would probably be best if we stay here and wait for the ship once we check in. Are you certain we're done here in Zeiss? Okay, point of no return, but I think we got everything. I don't really have anybody to talk to really say goodbye. Last time I ended up talking to the reporters, Niall and Dorothy, and that actually ended up in doing an extra quest. I can't think of who to talk to, because the people I would want to see off, Professor Russell and Murdoch, we already said goodbye to at that meeting at the Bracer Guild office. So, I don't know, Mrs. Mao and Elmo, I don't think we need to go run off and say goodbye to her. So I think we're good. Alright. I'll contact the guild and let them know to send the rest of your party. Oh yeah, and I guess Dad in Leiston Fortress, but again, I don't think we're gonna let us in for such a casual reason into the fortress, Yeah, unless the story demanded us to go there and see him. I don't think it's happening, so, Oh, I see, of course, the rest of the party has to come along too. I'm stupid, right, yeah, of course. Because I was just thinking, oh yeah, now we're gonna have a unique dialogue based on who is with us. But right, it would not make story sense to leave half the team behind, so everyone's gonna be on the ship. Duh, I'm dumb. Estelle's group checked in and waited for the next passenger ship. Today's ship will be... let's see if they give the name of this one. Oh, look at our team grow. 6 people now. Awesome. Look at what an orderly line everyone goes in. Admirable. They do these often, like these very loving animations. You know, I imagine it was like at the time, it was like, hey, look at, we could do these lovely animations mixed up with these sprites, so I don't know. And this camera work is pretty neat. You know, so yeah. Oh, look, Zeeg's here too, that's kind of fun. Oh, okay, no preamble this time, we're just launched in there. Alright, we'll just have a bit of a walk around and talk to people. Hey, sis! I don't want to sit here. Let's go outside. I'll be good, I promise. I said no. The last time you said that, you climbed the railing on the deck, didn't you? You're staying put right here, no matter what. That's super dangerous on an airship. That's crazy that a kid would do that. Just you wait, Arceo. Your lovely white frame will be mine. In this camera. Okay, man's gotta have a hobby, I guess. Ooh. I've got a deal to make with Ambassador Cochrane of Calvard. This is the big one. I hope it goes well. Next is the seat of Her Majesty herself, Grancel, the City of Beauty. Makes my heart rejoice to see it again. Oh, but it also brings to mind that recent coup. Something like that must never happen again. Good vibes, I guess. Whoa! Oh, okay, music was just playing. I was like, why the sudden music cutting out? Okay, there's a show going on. You've seen that passenger playing the lute, right? It isn't just his music that's unique. His singing and the way he talks is as well. How do I put it? I feel like he loves himself. A lot. I guess he's the textbook definition of a narcissism, huh? If you need to shop in the capital, really the only stop you need to make is Edel Department Store. Sure, it isn't as big as Bow's Market, but their merchandise is the best in the kingdom. Oh, if I had the time in Mira, I'd love to stop in and shop till I drop. Very good, very good. Funny takes here, you know. How's it going, fellas? Fellas? Ah, Nesto, my fair rose. Welcome to Olivier Lenheim's lovely solo recital. Oh, Idios, he escaped his chair. Seriously, who let you out of your seat? Just as bracers protect the innocent, and military men protect their homes, it is the duty of performers such as I to protect the soul and pathos of the moment. He did apparently beg permission from the stewardess now. There's no harm in letting him play. No lasting harm, anyway. Shara! Have you no appreciation for song? You even turned down my invitation to the Elmo Springs a month ago, in the most casual fashion imaginable. And I would drink myself under the table for you. What tragedy! If I actually had time to fool around like that, I'd consider it. Besides, I'd never actually drink you under the table deliberately. I just want someone who can match my pace. That's all I need from a drinking partner. Olivier? Shara doesn't quite get it. I don't think I do either. What? She doesn't realize how crazy her drinking speed is, or how her liver is basically the Gehenna of alcohol. That's a real big line. Okay, I see what we're talking about. She doesn't realize what a heavy drinker she is. Got it. I am sitting right here, you know, Estelle. But if you want to serenade me, my dear Lenheim, you'd better be ready to keep up with me. And remember, I won't work your liver nearly as hard as Aina would. Oh, please, let us never speak of that night again. The memories alone make my heart quail. I bet they do. Just what the heck? You know, I don't actually want to know. Alright, I guess I'll leave those two to it then. The music cuts again normally. Fun. Hey, Zin's hanging out here. Alright, that's fun.
Currently, to your right is the front of the Annenberg Wall. It has a long and storied history, which dates back to before the birth of the Liberal Kingdom. According to some theories, it's linked to the ancient Zamurian civilization, but the truth of the matter is unclear. Whoa! So that's the fort? If it really is a ruin, then maybe there's some hidden treasure inside that nobody knows about. Those earthquakes in Zeiss were quite a surprise. To be so localized and happening in so many different places like that. I've been around the block a few times, but I've never seen anything like that. Alright, the Rouen mayoral election is coming up. It's between Norman, who's promoting tourism, and Portos, who's been promoting the harbor business. I wonder which candidate will get elected. Even if you're not a citizen of Rouen, it's still worth taking note of. Interesting. Got a little update on the Rouen sitch, even if it's, nothing really to update, but sure.
So, about that non-aggression pact that's being signed. I heard that on the day of the signing, no civilians are being allowed into the villa where the ceremony is being held. Not surprising, given that it hasn't been that long since that detestable coup, but it would have been nice to see the moment it was signed,
That's, by the way, that's what was going on. Right, a few episodes ago, I was like, I forget what they were saying in that cutscene at the start of the chapter in Leiston Fortress. What's going on in Grancel, which probably this next chapter's events are going to tie to. Right, there's a non-aggression pact being signed. I think it's Liberal and Erebonia, I think? Yeah, okay, interesting, yeah. Yeah, look forward to that not coming up at all in the story as we go here. Actually, it'd be kind of interesting if it didn't, like a real curveball. Mess with expectations, but we'll see. Zin?
Ah, Estelle. What is it? Need me for something?
Oh, no, not really. It's just... You kind of looked like you were lost in thought.
Yes. Just remembering the past a bit is all.
With that sunglasses wolf guy, right?
Yeah. We last met 6 years ago. At first it felt like longer, but it hasn't been that long,
I guess not. So, that man was your senior at your, dojo, right? What kind of martial artist is he, anyway?
Well...
Oh, cool! Hey, that's a neat cut-in. I really appreciate that.
Simply put, he's a natural. His reflexes are perfect, and his sense for battle is keen. When I knew him, he kept himself in perfect shape, and it looks like that's still true today. And on top of all that, he knows how to utilize his chi exactly. In every sense, he is a cut above the normal man.
Yeah, his moves. I've never seen anything like that. I think he might even be faster and stronger in some ways than that Lawrence guy. And that's scary.
I think you might be right, yeah. When we were students, I admired that strength of his. Envied it, even. At least I did until 6 years ago, when he killed our mentor and master of the dojo, Ryuga.
What? Come on! That's such a played out, martial arts story, Oh my goodness, we're really doing that? Yeah. So, okay, so it's just a... Dogen? Dogen and Akuma situation, I think. Was Dogen the name of the other guy? Wow, I'm blanking. I'm a little embarrassed. Oh, well. What? He killed his own...
Ah, sorry. I'm getting ahead of it. They both agreed to the fight, mind. Master Ryuga had long been aware of the darkness in Walter's heart. He'd grown drunk on his own power and hungered for still more. Master constantly rebuked him for his actions and reminded him what the proper heart of a martial artist is supposed to be. The living fist of the Taito style,
that seeks to perfect oneself through the medium of honorable combat.
The living fist, huh? That has a neat ring to it.
Ultimately, though, Walter never listened. He relished the power which the most aggressive side of Taito's style gave him.
The aggressive side? The way of the closed fist.
Martial arts are used in combat, and so no one can deny that they can be used to hurt people as much as defend them. And while there are many who train for the latter purpose, there are also those who seek to do the former. Those who do eventually become monsters, whose fists exist only to kill. We call this side of Taito the Murderer's Fist.
The what? Oh, damn.
In the end, Master Ryuga challenged Walter as he was preparing to leave the dojo to pursue that path. They fought a duel to the death over it, and Master lost. I was the observer for that match. I could do nothing but watch.
Zin!
Well, that's what happened, and I've been looking for Walter off and on ever since. To think we'd meet here now, in Libero, though. This is the hand of she who dwells above at work, mark my words.
What now? Oh! Right. Idios. Duh. I was very confused by that for a second. Like, yeah, but it's... He's saying it's divine providence, you know.
Oh, sorry, Estelle. I didn't mean to chew your head off. Wait, was it ear?
No, you didn't chew anything. Thanks for telling me. But, Zin, you're searching for Walter to get revenge, right?
No. Like I said, their match was fairly fought. Master knew what could happen when he challenged Walter. There's no revenge to take.
It's a very, balanced, take, if you pardon the pun. Oh, yeah, that's right. But then, why are you looking for him?
There's something I want to confirm.
Something to... Huh? Now I really don't get it.
It's kind of embarrassing. Either way, I'm still too inexperienced to find out. I hope I can sharpen myself by helping you.
I see. Yeah. Well then, I hope you can keep up, Zin.
We'll see, Estelle. You're the one with the shorter legs.
Oh, that's cute. I love Estelle being really peppy there at the end, you know? Even though Zin clearly is kind of the master, you know? And level-wise, he's still quite a bit ahead of us. Right? Yeah, we're still like level 51, and he's like 54, I think? Okay, so well, the gap isn't huge, but still. Anything weird going on down here? Was this the captain's room? I guess yep, it is. Alright, cool. Yeah, good talk with Zin. I do wonder how honest he is about not seeking revenge, you know? It's lovely if he were that, like, even-keeled, but, like... You know, is he really that, like, keep it that impersonal? I think the vibe was that he wants to see if, like, he's surpassed Walter, but it sounds like even he admits that he hasn't yet, you know, that's his quest for finding that, at least that's what he was hinting at there, is that he wants to see if his skills have surpassed Walter, but I don't know if there might also be a little bit of a revenge on the side there. Hello, miss. Having a look around the ship? Or just bored? We're above the Trat Plains at the moment. The weather's fantastic. Why not step out on deck and catch the view? I guess I'll do that. It's so nice, all these captains on these ships. They're very cool about a rando just walking into the flight deck like this, you know? Helm, we're a bit high. Can you drop us down slightly? Let's reduce altitude now before we get caught in an air current, please. Yes, affirmative. Immediately restoring correct altitude. I feel suddenly quite a bit less safe on this flight. Yikes. Let's hope they have good autopilot.
Ooh, Grancel's up next, isn't it? It is. Yikes, I need to start getting stuff ready to unload when we dock. We've got so much cargo to offload in Grancel. Alright, can't walk through here. We'd fall off the ship. Alright, all good. Right, and I believe that just leaves outside. I don't know why I always leave going outside as the last thing, but it just feels nice to be out here on the deck. Although I guess a couple of times I've gone up on the upper, like, crew deck, or, upper passenger deck, I think. Like, once at least, but I don't know, something about going outside feels nice, you know, to wrap it up out here. Yeah? Wish I could have spent more time in the hot springs. Magazine reporters don't get any breaks. Speedy reporting is our lifeblood. And you can bet I'll have my latest report written up the instant we hit the dock. Aha, reporters, huh? Wow, from this angle it looked like for a second that Zeeg was sitting on Chloe's head. Wow, that looked really weird. Hi, Estelle. Scream. Out for a walk, Estelle? Uh-huh. You two just watching the clouds? Something like that. Chloe helped me become friends with Zeeg. Right, Zeeg? Scream. That's great, Tita. Oh, and Chloe was telling me all about the school festival. You were a knight in the play, right? Well, kinda, yeah. Actually, a lot of people thought I cut a pretty dashing figure as a knight. Wow, neato! I wish I could have seen you act. Well, you can come to the festival next year, Tita. It's open to the public, after all. Wait, really? Oh, Mom and Dad will be back by then, too. I'll ask Grandpa about it as soon as I get home. Well, if we do that, we'll have to get Estelle on stage again next year. I think I'll just leave my thanks. Say, that reminds me. Tita, your mom and dad are out of the country working, right? I'm actually glad they're giving us this little recap. I had completely forgotten what the situation was vis-a-vis Mama and Papa Russell, you know. I just only remember that it was Tita and her grandpa going on, but okay. Yeah, they're helping to establish Orbal technology in places that don't have it yet. They've been gone for 2 years. That's, wow, okay, geez. Wow, that is a long time. I mean, man, like Tita's what, I don't know, 12 years old? Like, imagine 2 years out of a child that young life, you know, that you're missing out as a parent. Like, I guess they've worked it out, but, like, it sounds crazy. Like, I'm not even a parent, and it sounds crazy to me to be like, well, I'll just be away from my kid for 2 years at such a young age. Good heavens. I hope they write you letters or something, at least. Yeah, once every month. I, wrote about you last time, Estelle, and in the reply, they said to give you their regards. Aw, that's sweet of them. So, what kind of people are your parents, Tita? Is your mom like you? I bet she is. Like me? Oh, I don't think so. Mom's got a really, powerful personality, I guess. She and Grandpa kinda end up fighting and wrestling a lot over stuff. Wrestling even, goddamn. Here it comes, the professor's elbow! I don't think it's quite that literal wrestling, but whatever. Oh, okay, god damn it, now I'm even, like, second-guessing when the game, not just, like, lines, but, like, the game's gonna focus on some, like, weird thing in dialogue. Good heavens. Okay. Wrestling? Well, she certainly sounds energetic. Oh, but they usually get along really well. Dad says their fighting is just a way they express their love. Well, okay. So, what's your dad like then? He's not like Mom at all. He's sorta quiet and
Reliable, I guess? He was a bracer until about 10 years ago.
Wait, seriously?
He told me once that he got hurt doing something and became an engineer afterward. Mom said he was really famous, though.
Has Cassius Bright been around places? No, that does not add up. I should slap myself just for thinking that. Hold on. Ow! Okay, there we go. Huh, okay. They sound great. I'd love to meet them when they get back.
Yeah, when they do, come over to play and I'll introduce you. Ooh, Chloe, you too.
Oh, I'd love to. Thank you, Tita.
Scree? Oh, you can come too, Sieg.
Scree! I love this bird. Alright, very cute, very cute. Now, usually when I do all of this like this, we walk back in here and we get hit with a... Or maybe I walk up here and we get hit with a... Get hit with a little, like, you know, like a... No!
What the heck?
Okay, well, the concerto's still going on here. Maybe we gotta talk to... A direct request from the army, huh? If they're calling us to the capital, it must be a matter they don't want leaking out under any circumstance. We have the society to worry about too, so we should be on guard for anything.
In truth, Shara I do not mind sharing a drink with. She may drink endlessly, but at least her face reddens and the liquor begins to tell on her demeanor. But Aina... No matter how much Aina drinks, she remains as sober as a statue. And when such a seemingly sober individual pours the libations, one can hardly judge his own intake with any degree of accuracy.
Okay, I probably shouldn't encourage Olivia anymore on this train of thought. Yeah, that got weird. And what the heck, did we talk to Zin? Like, I think on some flight we had to, like, talk to somebody who's like, what's up, you wanna end it? Like, you know, imagine it was Shara, like, what's up, you done talking to people? Let's see. Oh, okay, we gotta talk to Zin a little bit more. Okay. Oh yeah, speaking of the story, not my legs. I think I get what's going on between you and Walter. But how does Kilika fit into all this?
It's not really my place to say. I'll only say this much. Kilika was Master Ryuga's daughter.
Oh.
I think you can fill in the rest yourself for now, yeah? She'll probably tell you the full story someday.
Yeah, fair enough. Yikes, okay.
Anyway, once we get to the capital, I should show my face at the Calvardian embassy. Can't wait too long or Elsa is gonna give me hell.
Elsa? That wouldn't be a strict, harsh-looking woman with glasses, would it?
Huh. You know Elsa Cochrane?
Was this when we were very early in Grancel, going to head off to Ruan, you know, like beginning of chapter 1, we bumped into, like, a couple of, like, ambassadors arguing at the airport, the airship port. I think it was like an Erebonian and maybe a Calvard person, so I think Elsa was one of them there. Otherwise, I don't remember where we've met Elsa Cochrane, but I think that's the place we did it. Just a quick recap for all you folks at home. I've only seen her briefly, really. We were at the landing port, and she was in the middle of an argument with the Imperial Ambassador. Should have just trusted the game itself to explain it rather than me talking it. Sorry, everybody.
Yes, she is not what I would call a fan of Erebonia. She's quite confident and intelligent, usually, but Erebonia and their nobility tend to make her see red.
I can kinda understand that, I guess.